Wait a minute. Hold on now. Somebody stinks. Hold on. Turn off the horn. Who stinks? Who stinks in here? Somebody stinks in here? What's going on? Mania's tomorrow and Sunday. It is not today. Somebody thought WrestleMania was tonight. It's not. What kind of Super WrestleMania y'all on? It's getting ridiculous out here. What is going on, y'all? How is it going? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. What is going on, y'all? Good Lord in heaven. First and foremost, is the volume good? Can you guys hear me? I've been trying to make sure that we don't have any issues. The last two Super Bowls, we've had problems. I believe last year's WrestleMania, something has happened. So I'm trying to make sure we don't got no issues. If you're wondering why I'm a little bit lower, I bought a foot massager. So I got my calves in there right now. Ooh, it's doing what it's got to do. But one way or another, WrestleMania is tomorrow. We are watching Monday Night Raw. We are watching Friday Night Smackdown as well. I was fixing to go live in the middle of the Usos promo, but I figured, you know what? I'll take a little bit of time to go and watch the doggone promo, but one way or another. What is going on, y'all? How is it going? How's it going? I see Mr. GH2 must have saw, the rant on the WrestleCast yesterday. We love when our Discord members support each other. Oh, Alan in the building. What's going on? Say 1-year member. Check my Twitter DMs when I get them in it. Oh, of course. I shall head up in there. What is going on, y'all? How is it going? Jay, the 90s kid. Noah Man. Randy Squid, always showing love. Curtis Carter. Ant White. Malone said, I'm the GOAT of YouTube creators. That is high praise. Wow, it is getting deep into the calves. I probably shouldn't have put a pause in between the deep and calves, but one way or another, I'm getting myself a nice little leg massage from this machine. Chris the boy said, Chisel, will I bring the belt if Rey doesn't win? Absolutely, I will. Summon the belt and put a hurtin' on Dominik Mysterio. Okay, so this shit right here is ridiculous. All right, let's just lower that joint right there. Dakari, what is going on? CB, how's it going? Since said, check my DM, sounds nasty. Hey, Alan, not one of those guys. Now, granted, unless it's a video of Alexa Bliss, then Alan might get a little disgusting. But we're not talking about that right now. See, Alan, we see eye to eye. All right, we see eye to eye on Alexa Bliss. But has it in the house? Black Dynamite, TJ, CTS _Z. Jags 24, Chrome Dome, Kai Brown, Landon Beach, the 4th and 1, Sizzle, Shovel, Big Fat Paulie. Hey, every time I happen to see you, I'm glad that you're here. Top G is free indeed. Anti in the house, Be Real Dale, KDS, Gabriel, Chevron, KT Chris, Color, Nathan. What is going on, y'all? Oh, fun fact about the whole Top G. I'm not gonna make a video until he has his return stream, and then because I've been compiling information, I've been waiting. I'm not gonna say anything too soon. So you just wait until you compile as much information as you can. Obviously, comment sections are always gonna be split. So I'm not gonna make no doggone video until I have as much possible info as I have. And I didn't want to have to make one and then constantly keep updating as we go. Like I like to put it out there the same way that I would do, the EDP situation. Put it out there where you only have to do one, and then you revisit maybe some years down the line. So there is that. Chrome Dome in the house. Up Channel said Asuka to win the Raw Women's Championship, Rhea to win the SmackDown's Women's Strap, Sami KO to defeat the Usos, Gunther to retain the IC title, and Cody finishes the story. I like what you have there, and I shall get to my predictions momentarily. Oh, wow. Would you look at Gable getting knocked out the match? So first and foremost, let's go down the list. Let me pull up the Mania card so we can get ready. MDJ put 2 on, said thoughts on Dom and Ray build up to WrestleMania. For all intents and purposes, I'm not really a big fan of the build up. I don't like the fact that it took until the Raw before Mania for Dom to finally mention Eddie. Secondly, I don't like the fact that it took until last Friday for Ray to finally strike Dom back. The way that everything was set up, I would have much rather if this match went down later in the year. Even if it's not at a Big 4 pay-per-view, premium live event, but it's a match that should have higher implications. And because it's on the card, but it doesn't have the level of anticipation that this kind of match should have had, I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed about that. Fun fact, Nick Khan actually said there's a possibility that pay-per-views might return. I was seeing that on Twitter, and I found that to be interesting, because I highly doubt people would be willing to go and start paying $50 for a pay-per-view again. Not in this, incredibly digital age now. It's not happening. Good Lord, my calves feel amazing. But WrestleMania 39 card, and we'll break down everything. Mr. G.A. Stupid 2 said Montez Ford needs the singles push. He probably will get it after Mania. But here's the thing, right? When Montez and Dawkins split, I would like them to be like the New Day, because seldom do you have tag teams that ultimately go into the singles run but still remain incredibly close, support each other, and all of that jazz. I've said already, Montez is clearly he's the HBK, and Dawkins is the Marty Jannetty, So with that being the case, Dawkins, when he goes on his own, he's going to have to identify something that can separate him. I'm hoping WWE doesn't play the role of let's turn Dawkins heel, because Ford would probably make a phenomenal heel. We haven't seen it yet, but he's got the energy and the charisma to where he can be like a Rock 2.0. I believe in him that much, right? But, the obvious call would be make Dawkins heel, because Dawkins doesn't have the appeal that Ford does. But what I think they should do is set up a situation where you have Dawkins start to get over. Now, don't turn him heel, but have him pick up crucial W's or whatever, and then set it up to where it's Ford who turns on Dawkins rather than Dawkins who turns on Ford, because that's the obvious way. But I would love, if they're going to do it that way and they're going to have one turn heel, that's the way I would want it to happen. But I would rather, if they just remain friends, they still did what they had to do, supported each other, and it became like a competition thing between the two of them. That's the way that I would want. But if they're going to, break up, not even be anywhere near each other, make Dawkins, the face, and have Ford become the heel. Because if Ford shows his versatility, not only being a face, but also being a heel, fuck, he's to the stratosphere for that, brother. Ice Tray for 5-1 said top 5 WrestleMania stages / sets. Okay, so I can't. Okay, so number 1, probably when they were in Tampa Bay and they had that roller coaster. No, that was Orlando. Roller coaster set, that was fucking crazy. I think that was WrestleMania 33. That was great. 29, that was great as well when it was in New Jersey. That was great. I really enjoyed that that set. Tampa, when they did it in Tampa, because it was the pandemic year, I don't think, although there was the pirate ship, it was cool, but you didn't really have you didn't really have the people, so that's a little different. But so I would say 30, and I was at 35. The stage was all right, but I liked 24 was cool. 23 was nice. I really enjoyed the Big Star 25, so I'll say 20. Well, you know what? 24 actually beats 25. Yeah, I think y'all right. 24 does beat 25. So 25, 33, 29. I like 19. I like 19. I think 19 is when they really started introducing the long ramp. No, actually, no, they had the long ramp for a while. I think the first introduction of the long ramp was in 2001 at 17. So there's that, and then if I had to give you one more before we get into the predictions, if I had to give you one more, 22 was nice. I like the faces that they had, but 22, I wouldn't put that in the top 5. 30 with the XXX was hilarious. But 31 was nice. 32 in Dallas was great as well. I would probably say, You know what? I was at 35, so I'll say 35. So that it would be 33, 29, 35, 24, and 20 and 19. And I think 35 would actually be out because I had 19, 24, 25, 29, and 30, 33. So yeah, that would be my 5. Now, let me take a look at the card. Hopefully they have it in order. Okay, so great. They have the night 1 and everything. Oh, Mr. GH2 said split them in the draft. Well, that could be a way. I always forget about the draft because the damn brands don't matter as much as it did before. MDJ put 5 on and said, I think we will see another between Rey and Dom later in the year. Maybe at WrestleMania Backlash. Maybe Dom versus Rey. Hair versus versus mask match. Well, here's the problem, right? Here's the problem. Because Rey, and honestly, I think this should be a swan song for Rey. But he's 48, just turned 48 in December. Evidently, he said he would not consider retirement until 50. 50 is going to be his number. What does that mean? He has a year and 3/4 until he reaches 50. I thought he would, do the job for Dom and then retire. So with him not retiring after this match, what happens now? So that's going to be something. Big MGM said, did I catch the set this year? Looks great. No, I don't want to see nothing until the show. But let's go into predictions as this match is still going on. John Cena, Austin Theory. Let me tell you something right now. John Cena, Austin Theory. I want to see it in the comment section. Who you guys got? John Cena, Austin Theory. Who you guys got winning in this match between John Cena, Austin Theory? First match of night 1, first match to kick off WrestleMania. Who you guys got? I'm seeing a lot of Theory. Oh, well, here comes the Cena. There's a few Cena in there. Couple of Cenas in there. Oh, wow, Ricochet with the win. There's a few Cenas in there. Cena fuck Theory, says let Dill cook. But Theory easily. I'll tell you this much, right? I, too, want Cena to win, but I just don't see it happening. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm not looking to see what Cena's availability after Mania will be. But if he wins the title, Cena's going to go and, most likely do an open challenge sort of situation because he's going to really want to be in it because he really values, bringing prestige to titles. But for Austin Theory, like Cena said, a loss for Theory does him way more harm than good. A loss for Cena at this particular stage really does not matter in the grand scheme of things. So with that being the reality of the situation, I think Theory is going to go ahead and get himself this W, despite the fact that I would love a situation where we have Cena win, and then he has like an open challenge situation, holds the title until SummerSlam and stuff. Oh, wow, Roman's here. Let's see what he's talking about. I love how Roman just commands the damn room for the entire bloodline. They got to stand up when he walk in. They don't breathe until he tells them to exhale. It's really beautiful. But I think that Theory is going to get the W here, despite the fact that I really, really, really want Cena to go and get the W. Because if Cena and Theory have themselves a multi pay-per-view, premium live event, whatever you want to call it, series of matches, I think it can work because their two wrestling styles will mesh well. So I think they can really put on a great program between the two of them. But I just don't see it happening. Wait a minute. The Andre the Giant Battle Royal is tonight? Yeah, that's a good call not having it at Mania because that's just a waste of a situation. But if Lashley, LA Knight, or there's somebody else who's relatively prominent who's in there, if they don't win it, then what's the point, They might mess around and have Baron Corbin win it again, but it is what it is. Yeah, 40 is in Philly, and I'm going. I don't got no tickets yet, but I will be going. I'm just letting you know right now. But yeah, I got Theory winning that match. Diego! For 5 on said, yo, Chiz, I'm actually going to WrestleMania Night 2. Sucks that I can't see Cena, but at least I got to see my first Hell in a Cell. Wait, hold on, wait a minute. How do you only have tickets tonight too? How does that work? How does that work? No, it's not that they did Lashley dirty. He was supposed to fight against Wyatt, and Wyatt got hurt. But how is it? Oh, Kasha's going next year too. Oh, that's awesome. I'll see you there. How the hell? How you got tickets to night 2 but not night 1? You got to go to work? How'd that happen? Let me know, Diego. That's brutal, man. You can only see one. Oh, Wyatt is sick. Oh, I thought he got hurt. He's sick? Damn, that's brutal. Daniel, put 5 on it. Said if the main event is Rhea versus Flair for night 1, give the booker the Falcon knee of justice. Main event should be Usos versus Sammy and Kevin. Absolutely, that should happen. That should be the main event. Without question, that should be the main event. Wyatt is sick. They said that he's sick. Okay, goddamn. And you know what sucks for Wyatt? He came all the way back, and his run has been relatively stale because outside of the work with LA Knight, for all intents and purposes, that was, incredibly, mundane because they really didn't go anywhere with anything. It's very difficult to try to build up that character because his return was so hyped and everybody was on their feet, but they got to do something. When he comes back, they got to do something. It is what it is. Ant said you're going to WrestleMania 42 since on the East Coast. Ah, well, I'll see you there as well. CD said, CB, pardon me, said it should come back to AZ. It's been 13 years since their last appearance. Hey, who knows? Well, they got a great stadium over there, so I would not be surprised if it happens soon enough. Jeff, what's going on? Put 2 on it. Said, Chills, what's good, bro? You going to Mania next year? Indeed, you will. I shall be there as well. The Be Real Dale put 2 on it. Said, oh, you'll be at night 1 and 2 this weekend. Hey, man, enjoy yourself. Diego said night 1 and night 2 were damn expensive. God damn, you didn't get a bundle? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Shit. This is exactly why I don't like the 2-night Mania thing. I think it should be one show, and I think if you don't have a match on Mania, you should have put in more work during the year. That's the way that I see it. Or you should be a big enough draw to where you can get onto the card, if you were coming from a different company or whatever the case may be. But Mania should only be, one night. Mr. GH2 said they should bring WrestleMania to the Benz. At first, I was thinking you were talking Louisiana. They had 2 in 5 years. Like, that's crazy. But I think they could go to ATL. ATL would be pretty cool. ATL would be pretty cool. So there is that. Johnny said you're gonna pre-order WrestleMania. Shit, I'm gonna pre-order my shit as well. Best believe I will. So there is that. Sirius said you don't need another 7-hour WrestleMania. I was there at 35. That shit was incredibly. It was an incredibly long show for no reason. Like Becky, Charlotte, and Ronda came on the next day. That's how long the fucking show was. But nevertheless, I enjoyed myself. Now, I think they should go back to one show, 4 hours max. If you ain't got a captivating story going into Mania, you should not have a match. All championships should be decided, but every single championship match should mean something. Don't be having no fucking champions who nobody gives a fuck about. I think that's crazy. But that's neither here nor there. Now, that's where I am on Cena and Theory. I got Theory winning and defending. Next, Seth Rollins, Logan Paul. I know this isn't the order of the matches, but I don't want to go, technically I could just go all champions first. Yeah, so I'll keep the Usos and Sammy last because that's going to be the main event. So Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley. Charlotte loses. There should be no reason why Charlotte should win. I know they're going to put on a great match. It's going to be very captivating, but Rhea wins this match. There should be no reason. Oh, funny enough, they're going to show a package for Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair now. But Rhea Ripley wins this match. There should be no reason why Charlotte would even fathom the idea of defending. Damn, it's been 20 minutes already? Shit, that's a pretty good massage, man. My calves feel all right. But there's no reason why Charlotte should even fathom the idea of walking out with a W. Rhea wins this match, and it should be very competitive, right? But there's no reason why Charlotte should win. Let me increase my height. Okay, there we go. Now I feel more normal. I could sit regular after getting my calf massage from this goddamn machine. But Rhea wins this match. Rhea wins this match. There should be no outside interference. I cannot envision a circumstance in which Dom gets involved. So Rhea wins this match. N- it, Charlotte has no chance. Let's just keep it. Charlotte has no chance. And truly, I think Charlotte should not, eclipse her father in title reigns. But I do believe that that's gonna mess around and happen. Mr. GH2 said you need Rhea to squash Charlotte. I don't see that one happening. But one way or another, I definitely have Rhea, winning this match, no problem. Charlotte doesn't need to win. Rhea would need to win. It completes the story. But I will say this, Charlotte has never looked better. Her in-ring work is always magnificent. Shorty, you got to give her a due. I said time and time again, with Charlotte, although when she first came to the main roster, when she became that heel that had Dana Brooke as her lackey, that's when Charlotte truly became, all right, you not just getting everything handed to you because you're your father's, daughter, right? Charlotte's been on fire. Every program, whatever the hell you put her in there, she's always done a hell of a job. But it's Rhea's time. Rhea needs to be champion. She's carried the fucking women's division. When you talk about relevancy, there's a number of women who've been doing a hell of a job, but really, you talk about the number one woman who's been doing it, despite the fact that Bianca's been champion and everything. Fucking Rhea Ripley, she's the number one lady inside of WWE right now, truly. And I say that as a Bianca Belair big fan. Sasha obviously left and she's elsewhere. Of course, I'd probably have Sasha. Bayley's done a hell of a goddamn job. Becky, you can never go wrong. Asuka just came back, so she doesn't necessarily qualify. But one way or another, Rhea is the number one woman. So I got Rhea winning that match, no problem. Next, I would have Rey Mysterio, Dominik Mysterio. Now, let me tell you something right now. Because the match is happening now, Rey wins. There's no reason, right? And don't get me wrong. You can have Dom win to increase the heat that he would receive, right? However, Rey's going in the Hall of Fame. For all intents and purposes, even if Rey were to win at one point later down the line, there is no reason why Rey loses this match. You must have Rey go over. For it to build to this particular point, you must have Rey go over, right? There's no reason why Dom should win. Rey needs to not only win, he's got to beat the fuck out of Dominik Mysterio. He needs to beat his son's ass. I need his son bloody, bludgeoned, bleeding in the ICU. I'm cheering so hard for Rey Mysterio. You would have thought this is 1992 Royal Rumble and I'm Bobby Heenan and Rey done turned into Ric Flair. That's how biased I'm going to be. I want to see Dom damn near dead. And if he don't got a pulse, I might start cheering harder. I'll tell you that right now. Rey better fucking win and beat the fuck out of Dominik Mysterio. I don't give a damn. Dom need his ass whipped. He need his ass whipped. And if he got to pull out a pistol and pistol whip your son. Shit, you could call me and I'll reveal the blade of Roronoa Zorro on Dominik Mysterio's face. I will cut his flesh. You understand? I will cut his flesh. And then after I cut his flesh and he's laying there in a pool of blood, oh, Bobby got his own entrance? Yeah, he not winning. One way or another, Dom gonna be laying there in blood. And then I'll pull out the blade of Captain Levi and then cut off his limbs. His body will be decomposed in acid. I need Dom dead. That's all I know. Dude, this is crazy. Bobby got his own goddamn entrance. Everybody else walked out. Then Bobby gets his entrance. Yeah, they not even going to give Bobby a chance to win, bro. There's no way Bobby wins. That's wild. Bobby not go. Is LA Knight already in the ring? Is LA Knight in the ring? Yeah, I think LA Knight's already in there. I don't see him, though. Where's LA Knight at? Oh, there he is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, nah, Bobby's going to lose. I think it should be LA Knight. LA Knight, Bobby, or, shit. Well, went to commercial. Maybe Otis, but I don't see that happening. Bobby looking clean, but here's the problem, right? The fact that everybody else came out, but then Bobby Lashley's the only person who got his own entrance, they would set it up to where it's obvious Bobby's going to win. Bobby going to get screwed. Bobby's going to get screwed. I think best case scenario, Bobby Lashley, LA Knight, WrestleMania match tomorrow. Just make it happen. You squeeze it in there. Maybe if it's tomorrow, if not on Sunday, make it happen. That's the best case scenario. I think LA Knight, something like that. Oh, I'm black. I done blacked out. Wait a minute. What's happened to me? Oh, Karrion Kross is in there too. Karrion Kross is in there too. Shit. Well, that was the other person I was thinking about. Karrion Kross is in there as well. So I'll say Bobby, LA Knight, Karrion Kross, and then there's another guy. But Karrion Kross was the top. Those are the top three that I have that would get a W here, right? I should be back, right? I'm back, right? Y'all can see me again, right? I done blacked out. I'm back now, right? First time Bobby wrestling on Smackdown since 2007. That can't be right. What? Really? Really? You sure about that, Marquise? First time wrestling on SmackDown since 2007. He hasn't had a match in the last 5 years. Nah, that don't seem right. Really? Well, I'll be damned. Even when he was headband Bobby, he didn't have a match on SmackDown? Huh. That's interesting. That is interesting. Okay. Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus the Street Profits, Alpha Academy, and Viking Raiders. Now, here's what's interesting about this, right? Ricochet and Braun Strowman should probably get the W here. I would love to have the Street Profits go over, but because I really want Montez Ford to go and, go out on his own and everything, I think this would be the match in which, the Street Profits take an L and then ultimately frustrations, cooler heads don't prevail, and then Ford probably goes ahead and turns heel on Dawkins. But I think Strowman and Ricochet will win. Viking Raiders haven't necessarily gotten over yet, and Alpha Academy just has too much going on. Like, they fixing to split really soon, and Otis is working with Maxine Dupree, who is absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to see her come out during this doggone match. If she's not already accompanying the ring, they just need to put the camera on her. That is a gorgeous woman. But one way or another, I think that it's either going to be the Street Profits or Strowman and Ricochet. But I just anticipate probably going to end up being Ricochet and Strowman who messes around and wins. But given that Ricochet did get the pinfall victory today, that probably results in them not getting a W tomorrow. So it's really a coin flip. Right now, I'll say Braun Strowman and Ricochet, but then tomorrow I might be opted to change my mind. So there is that, but we shall see. Do I think there'll be any call-ups from NXT soon? Yeah, definitely the day after. The day after WrestleMania Night 2. So I think that'll happen. For sure. Braylon done said Maxine needs the almighty... Listen, let me tell you something right now. Oh, wow. Braun got his... Oh, shit. Braun's in it, too. I completely forgot Braun's in it. God damn. Braun is in it, too. Yeah, but Braun ain't winning. I don't think Braun gonna win it again. So you mean to tell me there's only 2 people who got their entrance? Interesting. Okay, so... All right, so who's the people who can get a W? Damn, Dolph. Yeah, it's clip for Dolph. Okay, so LA Knight, Bobby Lashley, Braun Strowman, where the hell's Karrion Kross? I don't see him. Dexter Lumis just staying in the corner. Where the hell's Karrion Kross? Oh, Corbin's already gone? God damn. Who else could there be? Well, it's clip for Rick Boot. Well, damn. I would have definitely loved to have Corbin as a wild card, but it's clip. Dexter Lumis just standing there. Where the hell's Karrion Kross? I don't see Karrion Kross. He not in there? Braun Breaker. Where the hell's Braun Breaker? I don't see no Braun Breaker in there. The hell is he? Yo, fam, Dexter Lumis just standing in the corner. What's wrong with him? Somebody plug in the controller for Dexter Lumis. He just standing there. Oh, and Gargano, that's 5. Although I don't see Karrion Kross. Oh, there he is. Oh, I spotted him. MDJ put 2 on, said, what would I do if my child was acting like Dom? Whip their ass? What do you mean, what would I do? I'll pull out the unnamed, untitled samurai sword because this one's a dull one, right? So this one's a dull one. So if you guys was ever wondering, my other swords, they're sharp. But this one right here, I can cut. Oh. I think I made a mistake. Maybe. No. This one's dull. This one's dull. So this one right here, I would pull out this here sword, and I would utilize it on the child. So, yes. There is that. Wouldn't that be something? Oh, yeah, we good. So, yeah. Oh, what happened on stream? He killed himself. Was it accidental? Did he leave a note? But, so if I had a child who was acting like Dom, they getting their ass whipped. Braylon put 2 on and said, shame what the WWE is doing with Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, it really sucks. Like, you talk about a concussion that ruined somebody's life, bruh. You talk about a concussion that ruined somebody's life. It's Dolph Ziggler, bruh. He had the world going for him. Is our top 5 still in there? Gargano, Lashley, Cross, Strowman, LA Knight. Oh, well, there goes. Well, Mace done got rid of. Oh, there's Karrion Kross. Better not get involved in that other stuff. Oh, here comes Otis. Loomis is still standing there. Bruh, yo, where's my controller? I was just playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time earlier. I try to play once every other. Oh, wow, there he is. Dexter Loomis moved. Yo, no, Bret Hart was a little bit different, right? Bret Hart's concussion, although it ended his career, Bret Hart had already cemented himself as one of the greatest of all time. In fact, you can make the argument when Bret's career was over, you could legitimately make the argument when he was forced to retire that he was the greatest of all time. He had a legitimate argument. So with that being the case, I can't say that Dolph concussion and the Bret Hart's concussion are in the same situation because Bret at least had his chance at glory. Dolph just fucking tasted it, and then it was over. Like, imagine sitting down, you've been hungry all day, you get 2 bites, and then the food is gone. Imagine what that feel like versus somebody that's they ate plentiful. They done went through, they had they 5-course meal, or I should say 4 of the 5-course meal, and when dessert comes out, now they gotta leave. That's the difference, I think. Yeah, Carl Anderson might actually legitimately be hurt. That brother is down. And let me tell you something right now. They done brought back Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows just to have them do nothing. No, I think Carl Anderson's fine. I think he's fine. Let's see here. Is our 5 still in there? Where they at? I see Bobby. Where's Karrion Kross? I see Karrion Kross. Oh, I don't see Gargano. Oh, there's Gargano in the corner. Okay, I see Gargano. Strowman is... Oh, damn. Everybody up there, they just throwing out these damn luchadores. Oh, wow. Rick Boogs is starting to boogs out. He's booging out. Oh, well, they're going to commercial. But there's that. Yeah, it sucks that AJ is out, man, because I think if AJ was still healthy, then the OC would have gotten their respect, but that ain't the case. So there's that. Chelsea, Stone Cold when he broke his neck against Owen Hart, that was devastating. I mean, when I was rewatching the Attitude Era, that was absolutely brutal. And Owen was dead wrong, and Austin had every reason to be pissed. So there is that. Next, so I would have Strowman and Ricochet. That's my prediction to win that tag match tomorrow, but it can be flexed for the Street Profits. So it's either because I don't see the Viking Raiders or the Alpha Academy walking out with the W. So I have Strowman and Ricochet winning right now, but that's subject to change tomorrow. Dominik Mysterio getting absolutely deleted. Listen, let me tell you something right now. I already said I'll pull out the different blades for that, brother. But if Ray need a little bit of help, the pocket knife will be thrown to the ring for him to penetrate his child's epidermis. I promise you right now, that man needs to be dealt with. But we're not talking about that right now. I don't need to go into a whole different sort of rant, right? Theory and Cena. I have Theory going over and getting the W. Rhea Ripley and Charlotte. Give me Rhea Ripley getting the W. Next, that son of a bitch, Logan Paul and Seth freaking Rollins. First and foremost, they need to get rid of the freaking Rollins, bro, because it's starting to get ridiculous. You can't tell me you can't just say Seth Rollins. You don't need to keep saying freaking like it's a Tribe Called Quest. You say the whole thing. A pimp named Slickback, Seth freaking Rollins, Seth freaking Rollins, Seth freaking Rollins, Seth freaking Rollins, Seth freaking Rollins. It's getting me pissed off. All right? One way or another, Seth wins. This will be Logan's last match because apparently his contract will be up. I like the fact that WWE is fixing to go ahead and cut ties because that man's going to be tied up in a whole lot of litigation with the CryptoZoo sort of situation, but whatever the case may be, I want Logan Paul face planted into the goddamn mat. I know Seth is going to put on a hell of a performance. I know it's going to be an incredibly entertaining match, but one way or another, curb stomp, Logan Paul goes down, Seth Rollins goes over, everybody leaves happy, and the crowd sings, whoa, 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 whoa. Everybody's leaving happy. Everybody's leaving happy. Seth Rollins win. Seth Rollins walks out with a goddamn W. There is no reason why Logan Paul should win this match. Crisscross, bam, bam, crisscross, bam, bam. Put 20 on it. What's that profile photo, brother? Look like one of that guy who was drinking lemonade and moaned for whatever reason. Yeah, that dude. Oh damn, Xavier Woods is gone. Yo, Chiseled, were you among meat beaten, been beaten since March 5th, 1975, 48 years ago, 17,558 days ago, 1,516,729,356 seconds ago, 15 Playboy mag covers, 5 toys destroyed, 2 leg surgeries, free Henry the ruler from the pen. Sir, we did not need to know this information. We are previewing WrestleMania. This is a family show. Why did you feel the need to inform us that you was over here beating off for centuries? Well, half of a century. But sir, get it together. Been beating off since 75? What's wrong with you? Get a job. Good Lord. Now, let's take a look into the ring. Let's see if our top 5 is still here. I see Bobby. I see LA Knight. I see Karrion Kross. I also see Strowman. Do I see Gargano? Yes, he is on the ground. Our top 5 is still, oh, Lord, Karrion Kross and Bobby Lashley are crossing paths. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Stay away from the ropes. Stay away from the ropes. Stay away from the ropes, Bobby. Bobby's my number 1 pick, but if not Bobby, then LA Knight and then Karrion Kross at 3. I don't think Strowman would really need this W, and then Gargano would be a huge surprise, but I would not mind. Oh, Lord, Karrion Kross, hold on. Get your feet back in there. Bobby, turn around, goddammit. Bobby, turn around. All right. They still safe. Oh, shit, Bronson Reed's in there. I completely forgot. Fuck Gargano. Put Bronson Reed at number 5. I completely forgot that fat motherfucker was in there. Jesus Christ. What the hell's happening with my television? What just happened? Did I just lose? Oh, I'm back now. The hell just happened? Everybody's television was wilding, or was it just mine? Oh, shit. Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman done locked eyes. MDJ Patuan said, imagine Dom uses Eddie Guerrero's theme song. Oh, that'd be crazy. That'd piss me off, I'll tell you that right now. Oh, damn. There go. Oh, well, Ziggler's going. Jesus Christ. Ziggler's back just hit the ground heavy. Oh, this man Lashley now getting involved. Oh, Lord. God damn, what a kick. Braylon put 5 on it. Said WWE needs to re-sign Logan Paul despite what you feel about him. No, don't get me wrong. Logan Paul's incredibly athletic, and he's got good in-ring work. However, and he could probably make for a great heel, right? But Logan's not committing to a full schedule, right? He's not going on the road 300 days. He doesn't have to because he's an attraction in his own right. However, soon enough, I just don't see it happening to where it can work. It's not going to work long term unless he really were to commit himself to, to wrestling. And truly, he doesn't love it like that. He doesn't love it like that. He likes being able to, show up, pay-per-view, this, here, and there, and then move on from there. So with that being the case, I don't think it works. Oh, my God, what a fucking DDT on Pete Dunne. Well, Butch. Oh, LA Knight. LA Knight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, there it is. Woo! Come on now. LA Knight. Yeah. Oh, Gargano's holding on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Karrion Kross done slammed LA Knight. Damn. Karrion Kross is still in there. Oh, boy, everybody's hitting the ground. Take him out, Bobby. Take him out, Bobby. Oh, Jesus Christ. What a huge goddamn spear from Gargano. But, oh, Lord in heaven, Bobby done slammed him. Bobby done slammed him. Oh, Jesus, then now's the time when Bobby's about to be gone. Oh, no, he's not. There goes Gargano. There goes Gargano. There goes Gargano, but luckily I done switched Gargano with Bronson Reed because Bronson Reed's big ass is in there. Nope, there goes Butch. No, Butch holds on. Butch holds on. Oh, my God. Oh, no, Holland almost had Bronson Reed, but it didn't happen. There goes Holland. Oh, damn, if Holland just went out, then Butch about to go out right now. No, stay away from him. Oh, well, there goes Butch. Oh, no, Ridge done held on to him. Butch is back up in there. Butch is back up in there. Oh, but he about to be out of here. Broken Brother Ball for 500 said, you know what I'm going to ask for? Fuck the Bronx, you're goddamn right. Fuck the Bronx. Oh, boy, the top 4. We got 4 left in there, and it's 4 of the, oh, my God, no. L.A., hold on, L.A. Knight. Hold on, L.A. Knight. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bronson Reed put his ass in L.A. Knight's face. Good God damn. L.A. Knight is pissed off. Come on, L.A. Knight. Come on, L.A. Knight. Take out Bronson Reed's big ass. Take out Bronson Reed's big ass. Help him, Strowman. Don't just sit there. Fuck wrong with you. Damn it, L.A. Knight. Hold on, L.A. Knight. I really want Lashley to win the whole thing, but it really doesn't help Lashley in the grand scheme of things. This could be something that could help L.A. Knight actually get, oh, fuck it. God damn it. L.A. Knight's gone. We don't want to say, yeah. Fuck. Is LA Knight still in the match? No. Where'd LA Knight go? He got eliminated. Yeah. God damn it. Did Bronson Reed's big ass throw out LA Knight? Yeah. Fuck. God damn it, man. LA Knight's gone. Ain't that a bitch? Oh, my God, Lashley about to be gone. Oh, good Lord. No, Lashley, God damn it. Power slam on Lashley. Strowman takes that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, here comes Bronson Reed. He about to throw out Strowman. There goes Strowman. No, Strowman holds on. Strowman's holding on. You know what I actually like about what Bronson Reed's doing? He's throwing his hip after he throws somebody over. Well, there goes Strowman. Strowman's gone now. Jesus Christ. It's Bronson Reed and fucking Lashley. I'm happy I called that audible. I had no clue Bronson Reed was in this son of a bitch. This actually can help Bronson Reed, so I'm not tripping on that, but I think Lashley should get something. Jesus Christ, Bronson fly. Oh, yeah, oh, it's over. It's over. Get him, Lashley. Get him, Lashley. Spear his ass. Spear his ass. Spear his ass. Good job, my brother. We rocking with you. Black power. Black power. No. Wait a minute. Lashley, hold on. Hold on, Lashley. Bronson Reed's big ass. Yeah, throw him. Yeah. Lashley wins. Lashley wins. Lashley wins. Lashley wins. Let's go. Lashley wins. Lashley wins. Call up the Prince of Pan-Africanism.
It's more dangerous. Umar Johnson.
Lashley won. Lashley won, goddammit.
Okay, thank you.
I guess he didn't really know what the hell we was talking about. But one way or another, Bobby Lashley wins the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. You know, it's funny. I said earlier, although I would love for Bobby to win, I didn't see it happening because they gave him his entrance. But by God, you guys were right. Bobby won. Hey, man, let's go. Bobby wins. I'm not hating. I'm happy. I'm happy for Bobby, man. Divine put 2 on. Said, for the love of God, Rhea needs to win at WrestleMania. Absolutely, she does. David Cooper put 10 on it. Said, just hear the laughs and send some donations. Hope all is well with you and your family, my guy. Yes, things are going well. The transition from my father's retirement is interesting. I'm in the midst of setting up the structure necessary for them to truly enjoy their retirement. So that's been a little bit strenuous. Oh, and update, the next episode of the Chiseling of the Unchiseled Adonis will be released during next week. So that's going to be fun. Oh, I done hit the camera. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me readjust. So, but some more good news with the Unchiseled Adonis making progress. You shall see in the upcoming episode. And also with the Chiseled Adonis Awards, we are almost done. It has been incredibly difficult over the course of these past month to go ahead and get, or I should say month and a half, because it's been incredibly busy, but for the most part, we are almost done with that, and I'm excited for you guys to see that. And then after, when we get done with that, I'm going to revamp the Patreon. I've already started to change the terminology that's already on there, and then we're going to have the Super Bowl commentaries and also the request as well. I'm trying to set up a spreadsheet situation for the VP individuals. We're going to have that. I set up a Calendly account so that we can have that one-on-one call and everything set up. So we're going to get all that done once we get done with the Chiseled Adonis Awards and then set everything going live from that point. But congratulations, Bobby Lashley got himself that W. Next, we have Becky Lynch, Lita, Trish Stratus versus Damage Control. Let me tell you something right now. People are talking about Trish turning heel on the team. I'm not going to lie to you. I see it, but I don't see it. And at this point, Damage Control should win. However, if they never introduced Trish into the fray, I would have said Damage Control would win. But because Trish is alongside Lita and Becky, I cannot envision a circumstance where Damage Control gets this W. Now, if it was an elimination tag match, then probably I think Damage Control could mess around and win. But I think Trish, Lita, and Becky win. I really want to believe that Trish would turn heel. I really want to believe that Trish would turn heel. But I just, because she could work a program with Becky, right? Which is perfect. It makes sense. Have a situation where Trish injures Lita to the point that Lita's written off because Lita can't work the way that she could before. Have Trish turn heel on Becky and then work a program with Becky. But I don't think they would have Trish work a program for WrestleMania Backlash. I think they would rather have Trish work a program for SummerSlam. So with that being the case, I think they're gonna win this one clean. So I don't see it happening. I just don't see that one happening. I think it's gonna be Trish, Lita, and Becky. They're gonna win, and I think they're gonna save the Trish heel turn for later because I can see it. I just don't think it would be smart to have that for WrestleMania Backlash. I think that's more of a SummerSlam kind of moment. So that's where I'm at on that. That is where I'm at. Yeah, exactly. With SummerSlam being in Detroit, when I went to Detroit, fucking found out Canada is right there. I had no clue. I should have brought my passport with me. Oh, look at Liv Morgan. Sway those hips a bit more. God damn. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Raquel need to stop doing all this excess smiling, bro. That shit pisses me the fuck off. All this super excess smile. She's supposed to get a push after Mania as well. Shorty need to just stop smiling. These generic faces. She has no fucking personality. This is a different age of wrestling fans. You can't just come out smiling and woo, yay, and it doesn't work. You gotta have something. Have an edge to you. Shit pisses me off, man. She's too goddamn dynamic to just stand there smiling and shit. Do something. But, oh, wait a minute. This said they got Liv Morgan nudes leaked? Shit. Hold on, wait. Give me a second. Let me go to commercial real quick. Well, what are we talking about? Release. What are we talking about? Top G just got released. Now, final, what should be the main event of night one of WrestleMania, and what I believe will be the main event, that is Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens taking on the Usos for the undisputed tag team championships. Good Lord, Marquise is over here spamming. You did not need to, spam. so much. I see your message. You said it's a double turn. Dakota turning on Bailey. Damage control been stale. Nothing going for the tag team division. Trish, lots of turning on Beck. Well, the double turn. I don't. I think if Trish, if they have Trish turn the same time Dakota turns, it's really gonna squander whatever the fuck they were trying to do with Dakota. So I don't think it works. But yeah. So there is that. But Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I think it's time for the Usos to lose the titles. Now here's the thing, right? I believe that'll be the pop of the night when the Usos lose because they've been champions for 600, days. They've been unified champions for a year. Whatever the case may be, Usos are losing those titles. And it's going to the Canucking Canadians. And they are going to walk out tag champions. I would love to think there would be something that would result in, the Usos retaining. I just don't see it happening. But if in the event the Usos do retain, Roman's not losing the title. So there is that. That's where I sit on that. Mr. Antisocial said you got a feeling Sammy might turn on KO. See, what's interesting about that was a piece of me thought about what if Zayn realigns himself with the bloodline in an ultimate swerve, but it just doesn't work. So because that's the case, Usos lose the titles. Usos lose the titles. Marquis said it doesn't have to be the same night. Damage Control going to win following on Raw. They're going to have a celebration and it will turn on Bailey. I still think the same thing happens because as Trish turns on the grandest stage of them all, it really doesn't matter what happens with Dakota Kai afterwards. Valorian said, why would Sammy do that? He's been humiliated enough. Correct. That's exactly why I don't see it, messing around and happening. But because he was essentially the lackey, if he were to make it seem as if this was a plan that was concocted, way back when in order to, loosen people up and shit, then maybe. But for all intents and purposes, it's just not the case. Good Lord. Ronda Rousey is just not a visually appealing lady. Whatever the case may be. Raquel should win this match, but I think they'll probably give it to Sonya Deville. This was a throwaway match. This was really a throwaway match. This four-way, tag match. They just said, all right, let's figure out a way to get these other people on the card. Like, I'm happy that the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal wasn't on WrestleMania. And this match right here, it shouldn't be on WrestleMania either. It shouldn't be on WrestleMania either. Like, this is ridiculous. Yeah, Ronda boring as hell, bro. Ronda's boring as hell. Who's better looking, Charlotte or Ronda? I would actually take Charlotte. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd lean more toward Charlotte. Now, but that's night one. So I have Theory winning over Cena, Rhea Ripley winning over Flair, the Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens winning over the Usos, Becky, Lita, and Trish winning over Damage Control, Seth Rollins over Logan Paul, Braun Strowman and Ricochet, subject to change for the Street Profits, winning in that fatal four-way tag match, and Rey Mysterio beating the living shit out of Dominik Mysterio. That is where I'm at on night one. That is where I am at on night one. Natalia boring as bricks, but that damn bot. No. Listen, it's clips for her. I mean, it's over for her. Get her the hell up out of here. I've been done with Natty since 10 years ago. Like, get this old hag out of here. Chelsea Green need to do something. She need to do something to set herself up because she can't just be playing this Karen character. She has way more depth than that, and I don't like that they don't have her doing anything of substance. She just shows up to be talking to Adam Pearce. Like, come on now. And that's where I think the element of blood should be, allowed back. But because the audience base is primarily towards children or women and children, I should say, with that being the case and blood is not that appealing, that you can't get blood. Because if you could introduce the element of blood, at least on pay-per-views or whatever, Chelsea Green would be able to get herself over. So, but the Karen character, it's not working. I agree 110%, Kasha. It's just not working. People don't care enough. Like she's got to do stuff that really gets annoying. Like for example, if she was doing what Bayley was doing during the pandemic with Michael Cole, now granted, with Cole, Bayley was in matches, she was a champion and everything, so that's a little bit different. But if Chelsea Green was coming out during segments and just putting on the headset during commentary and interrupting and then doing stuff like that, then probably people would care a little bit more. But what she's doing, yeah, it ain't working. That Karen joint got to be gone, bro. And Natalya, she need to pack it up. Now, as for night 2, in this match that's going to happen between Raquel, Liv and Raquel, Ronda and Baszler, Natalya and Shotzi, Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville, it's going to be Ronda and Baszler who wins, or Liv and Raquel. And truly, what I think will happen is they'll have Liv and Raquel win because they're going to push Raquel after Mania. So with that being the case, I think Liv and Raquel is going to win. Wow, what do you know? Raquel got the W tonight. But I think that's what's ultimately going to end up happening. Is it's going to be Liv and Raquel who wins this doggone match. So that's what I had. Good Lord. Come on now. Put the camera back on Liv. Put the camera back on Liv. But, yeah, I think that's what's going to end up, happening. This, they're probably going to break into a brawl really soon. I think they're going to break into a brawl right now. Somebody's got to attack somebody. Somebody's got to go attack somebody. There's no way they're just going to let her stand here and celebrate. Wow, nobody got attacked. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hall of Fame is later tonight. Oh, wow. Would you look at that? It's JBL. This man got a special Hall of Fame mask. But, so I have that match happening. Liv need to get another title off of who? Off of who, though? Right? Because who legit, this was a hell of a, the Goodfellas parody was beautiful by the goddamn Bloodline. But here's the problem with Liv, right? Who does she legitimately take the title off of? Like, when she cashed in on Ronda, it was great. Liv is a great challenger for the title. Champion? I don't think it'll work. It didn't really work. They didn't give her a real chance. The people immediately turned on her, but it didn't really work because the depth of her character is that of an underdog. In the moment that you actually go and achieve, then what? So I think they should leave it in a situation where she continues to chase and kind of comes up short to rebuild up, the situation. So they didn't do her any favors. They fucked her over. No. Liv versus Charlotte. It will. I don't. They can't run that one. It wouldn't work. Now Rhea, Liv and Rhea have a little bit of history, right? So with that being the case, they could perhaps go back. She's like Alexa Bliss. Exactly. Kwame, exactly. She's like Alexa Bliss. She's like Alexa Bliss. So with that being the case, the funny thing about it was with Bliss had no business being what was a 5-time women's champion, but her character, she played it incredibly well, and she was a heel. With Liv being a face, I don't know. She got to have a bit more depth. MLK said, what's my favorite songs from SVR 06 and 07? For 06, damn, do I remember their soundtrack? I would have to look at 06 soundtrack, but 07, straight off the top of my head. Non-point, Alive and Kicking, who sang Survive? I forget. Versus The World, were they? No, they weren't Survive. They were, Forgive Me. Beautiful song. It's very trippy, given that it's the last, video game with Benoit. But Forgive Me, great song. No, Seven Dust was in 08. Alive. Yes, Rise Against. Rise Against did Survive. So my top 3 would probably be Survive, Forgive Me, and Alive and Kicking. I think that'd be my 3. But Forgive Me is a fucking great song, bro. Great goddamn song. Bullet with a Name was in 7. Yes, I enjoyed Bullet with a Name, but I liked Alive and Kicking a bit better. But yeah, so there is that. Skillet Hero wasn't that an 8? No, that wasn't an 8. So that must have been 6 then. Huh. Yeah, but great songs, man. Great songs. Oh, yes, Animal I've Become, Riot. Those were in 7. Oh, boy. Now you got me. Not no. Yes. Skillet Heroes 2011. Oh boy, I'm tripping. I'm bugging. Yeah. Oh, Brock Lesnar, Omos. This match here. Listen. Brock Lesnar might want to. No, am I a fan of Rise Against? I can't necessarily say I'm a fan because I haven't listened to any songs outside of the ones that were on the SmackDown versus Raw. But great goddamn song. I always go back and revisit. Like literally today. Actually, let me go to my gym playlist. It's in there in my gym playlist. It's in there in my gym playlist, right? And remember what I said. There's few things, and I added Adele to it, of course, but. It's in my, I got access to somebody's Spotify, right? And I made sure that I had likes. It's in my likes. SmackDown versus Raw songs right here. Of course, I got to have my Britney Spears. I've already told you guys, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I told you guys I'm a Britney Spears fan. I'm big on Adele, too. Adele has creeped in there for me. I mean, she's already been there. Metal Gear Solid, I told you, I listen to video game tracks. My Hero Academia, I listen to anime. I don't lie. And, of course, Linkin Park is up in there, of course. I don't lie. I keep it a buck with y'all. I told you this shit years ago when I was running laps in the park. But yeah, I keep SmackDown versus Raw music in my ears. But yeah, so there is that. Next, Omos and Lashley, right? So I said Omos and Lashley. That was last year. Omos and Brock Lesnar. A lot of people. Oh, Ugly, great song. That's actually I think that's in my likes. Hold on, wait. Let me go to my like songs. Like songs. Let me see. Like songs, Ugly should be, bam, Ugly's right there. Of course, you got to have My Way up in there. But, yeah, man, listen, I don't lie. Keep it a buck. I love me like shit. But Giga Negro versus Brock Lesnar. Let me tell you something right now. Giga Negro versus Brock Lesnar. I almost forgot. Like, we not live right now. We don't call him Omos. We call him Giga Negro. So, Giga Negro versus, Giga Negro said money in the bank. Okay. So, Giga Negro versus Brock Lesnar. I want Giga Negro to win because a win for Giga Negro means so much more than a win from Brock Lesnar. Here's why. Giga Negro's only L is against Lashley, right? If you want to legitimately push Giga Negro as a legitimate threat, you can't keep trying to make it seem as if this guy is a force and he takes L's on the grandest stage. The best way they can set this up is have Giga Negro win. Of course, he's not going to squash Lesnar. Lesnar's going to put up a fight, but have Giga Negro come out on top. Whether you want to do the finish of what they did with Brock and Lashley at Crown Jewel, where Brock was getting submitted, but he just so happened to be on top of Lashley and you had the pin there. Maybe you could try something like that with Giga Negro. Or you can have a situation where Brock hits Giga Negro so hard he knocks him out, but Giga Negro falls on top of Lesnar, and Lesnar can't get him off. That would show the size of 415 pounds, which is already crazy because Brock is a force of nature, right? So unless you have like a count-out situation, I don't see something like that happening. But I really want to see Giga Negro walk away with the W. MVP hits Brock with the shillelagh. I think with his cane. Is a shillelagh cane? Is that what a shillelagh is? I don't think that's what it is. My name is Finley, and I'm MVP. 1, 2. You hear the clock ticking. Tick, tock. You're about to start living. 1, 2. I want you to remember me. Tick, tock. But the day don't have no memory. I'm coming with the shillelagh to hit Brock Lesnar in the back of the head. But whatever the case may be, I think what should end up happening with MV Finley. Oh, damn. Riley done said it in the chase of MV Finley. But one way or another, what could happen is you have a situation where Brock is they interfere against Brock. Like, yes, I like that idea. Kari, I like that idea. Hurt Business attack. I like that idea as well, where people gang up and then Giga Negro gets the W in that manner. But overall, I need Giga Negro to win. I need Giga Negro to win. Big Rule Dale put 2 on it. Said, do I see any returns this weekend? I'll get to that in my prediction a little bit later. I only have 1. So there is that. Oh boy, they don't put the camera back on Mysterio again. Yeah, his son is about to show up. Next, so we have Raw Women's Championship. Bianca Belair, Asuka. Let me tell you something right now. Bianca has been champion for a year. It's been a solid championship run. However, for Asuka's new Kana spin character that she has going, I don't think she should lose. Naomi's in Ring of Honor. Well, there it is. Because that's the case, I got Asuka winning. I really want Bianca to retain, and win at Mania in 3 consecutive years, but Asuka should win. Now, here's the thing. If they run it back at WrestleMania Backlash, because I don't know, what is the length, because I think the only reason why Bianca would hold the title longer is so she could pass Becky for the longest Raw Women's Championship reign since what is it? Trish, maybe? I don't think Charlotte held it for over a year. Yeah, Becky held it for 398. So if Bianca retains, she'll probably hold the title longer than Becky did. So since that's the case, probably have Bianca retain and then Asuka mess around and get it at WrestleMania Backlash. But one way or another, this match can go either way. But I think it actually helps Asuka a bit more than it does Bianca. But for the sake of the reign, you can have Bianca go and get it. Yes, Latino World Order. The LWO is here, and it's here to stay. It is a great great mask indeed. Oh boy, Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. This is going to be a fucking hard hitting of a battle. And I like the fact that there's still, lads about it. It's just a competition thing, which I really, really enjoy. So that's all well and good. Jordan, Patu Sam, am I going to do a video on Sneeko and Charlie? Probably not. What, did they actually meet up or something? Did they fight? Did they do something? Or is it just a back and forth on the internet? Because if it's just a back and forth on the internet, I really don't give a fuck about that. But did they actually meet up in person? Oh, no, I just searched it. There's only, I don't know if they actually met up in person or not. Yeah, I have no clue what started. All I know is there was rumors. I don't know if it's legitimate or not that Sneeko had a girlfriend and watched his girlfriend get plowed by somebody else. Or whatever. And then with Charlie, I don't know what the backstory with either of them are. So I have no clue. I have no briefing on what's happening. Oh, it's just back and forth on the internet. Oh, so I don't give a fuck about that. Then. If they get physical, then I'll do something about that. But until that happens, I ain't got nothing else to say about that. So I don't see myself making a video on that. MLK Patuan said, WWE DOR. Oh, Day of Reckoning soundtrack is lit. Fireflies and all time. Yeah, Firefly, great song. Firefly, great song. Burn It All, which is the pretty much theme song of Day of Reckoning 2. That was always great. Alone by Zebrahead. Really enjoy that song. It's only 2 minutes, but I really enjoy that song. Mr. GH2 5 want to say, K-Dub, you'll agree with me on this. Can they coexist? Needs to end. Well, correct. That does need to end. Because legitimately, it's getting ridiculous. So there is that. Elliot said, I'm a very funny man. Love my videos. I appreciate you. Now, next match. Oh, wait a minute. Way to go. Okay, so yeah, I would have Bianca, although I would want her to retain for the sake of being the longest reigning Raw Women's Champion. I think the win actually should go to Asuka because it really helps more with her character. I would have Giga Negro over Brock, and then ultimately Liv and Raquel are most likely going to end up winning. Next, Hell in a Cell. Brood Edge versus the Demon. Judgment Day's Finn Balor. Now, let me tell you something right now. Edge needs to win, end this Judgment Day business. There should be no reason why Finn should walk out with a W. This has been dragged for damn near a year. It's ridiculous. New York's war on rats. Oh, they trying to get rid of the goddamn Takashis? Good job. But one way or another, yeah, Purple Demon Finn, I actually think that would be ideal. All I know is if they can get Gangrel to come out for Edge's entrance, thank the Lord, because I know it's going to be Brood-ish. One way or another, I think this match here has all of the potential to be the match of the night, but I don't think that it will. And the next match that I'm going to cover will be, spoiler alert, Gunther, the Ring General Gunther. We'll get to that. But one way or another, Edge walks out with the W. He had better take care of business. I know it's going to be a long-ass entrance. It's gonna that match, fam, if the entrance time is at 9, let's say the entrance time is at 9:26, the match going to start at 9:52. That's how long the entrance is fixing to be, dog. And you already know it's going to be a long ramp, so they about to be walking to the ring forever. But I look forward to a very, 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 very good match between the two. So that's gonna be great. I really look forward to that one. It's gonna be pretty doggone good. But I have them. I have Edge winning this match. Jessica in the building. What's going on? Justin Tone always showing love. So there is that. Alter Bridge isn't touring on WrestleMania Sunday either. So let's hope they they're the Play Edge's thing. Oh, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Big Fat Paulie put 10 on. Said, speaking of video game soundtracks, Madden 2005 versus to 2010 truly unmatched. Well, I never played Madden. Actually, no, I didn't play Madden 10. I don't think I ever played Madden 2005, but I played 2006 through. I still have 2006 till this day. But yeah, I remember I put that on Twitter. Those motherfuckers was bangers after bangers after bangers after bangers after bangers. It's great. But yeah, Alter Bridge, if they're there, if they're able to come in person, they should play both theme songs. And they should give the Judgment Days full. On the other side, they should perform both songs fully. That'd be great. That'd be great. You know, Kaiser has great swag about him, but they just don't give that brother his respect. I really like Imperium. They better get their fucking respect. I mean, when the tag championships gets reset and everything, they should get a run at the titles. They should get the run at the titles because I think it works. Gunther, there's no reason why he should have two guys who are completely incapable of getting W's and shit. Gunther should get his goddamn respect for not only himself but his group. And I love his attitude, bruh. Because he's a legitimate in-your-face fucking champion. He's not somebody, I got two people who with me. He legitimately in-your-face about it. Everything about Gunther fucking love. And that's exactly why in tomorrow's match, in the IC Championship match, Gunther, the Ring General Gunther, will be defending against Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. And let me tell you something right now. I really, really want Gunther to win. Initially, Sheamus was my pick so he can become the Grand Slam champion, right? It's Sheamus's time. This is the title. And you could protect Gunther because he doesn't have to be pinned for the title to change hands. However, Gunther has a legitimate chance to where, for all intents and purposes, if there was a guy who can catch Honky Tonk Man's championship run, it's Gunther. It is Gunther because he held the title for Honky Tonk Man held the title for, what was it, 454 days. Gunther has it for 290. So really, although you can prep Gunther to become world champion, if you want him to be IC champion forever, you legitimately can have him hold the title for that long. Right now, he has the 5th longest title reign in WWE history. And he would have to hold it for over a year to catch Don Morocco. But one way or another, Gunther, I got Gunther defending. But if in the event somebody had to win it, it's Sheamus. I just don't want to see Drew McIntyre win this match because he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. Sheamus' whole career revitalized, right? Now, it wasn't dead in the water or anything, but Sheamus was able to get himself back to where he needed to be. So if there's somebody who should take the title off of Gunther, it is indeed Sheamus. But I really think about who can become IC champion, who can hold the title for that fucking long. And right now, to restart things, I don't know. So I would have Gunther retain. But if there was somebody who had to win, man, it's got to be Sheamus. All I know is this match tomorrow, the triple threat, will be the match of the night. That's all I know. It's going to be hard hitting. It's going to be in your face. There's going to be intensity. There's going to be intellect. There's going to be attitude. And it's going to be downright nasty. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a bit of blood in this match. All I know is it's going to be fucking fireworks. It's going to be fireworks. J Money Jeff said, am I doing a money giveaway tomorrow? I would love to, but the only issue is with the dissolution of Hot Mic and then on YouTube, it's a bit different to be able to do like polls and everything. So I guess I would have to mess around and like try to do it at random. So I don't know. I'll have to figure out how I can try to make it happen, but there is that. But tomorrow's main event, it should be Usos and it should be the Usos and Roman. Should be the Usos and KO and Zayn, but we don't know yet. It should be them, but nothing is confirmed. So there is that. But one way or another, I would like if Gunther retained, but if he has to lose, give it to Sheamus. So personally, I want Gunther to retain, but I think they're gonna have Sheamus win. So I'll say Sheamus. So there's that. And then last but not least, Alex just came in. You done missed the doggone prediction. Who do I want to win between Asuka and Bianca? I want Bianca to retain, but I believe that Asuka will win because it helps her character a bit more. And last but not least, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, WWE Undisputed Universal Heavyweight Championship of the World. Here is my walkthrough of the match. Who do I think will win? Cody. Who do I think should win? Roman. Let me tell you why. People are talking about, Cody hasn't had any hiccups since returning. That's not why I say he should take an L. Because like I said before, for Cody Rhodes, the objective in the finishing of the story is simply winning the championship. Not when the championship is won. And I'll tell you what I think should end up happening. No interference from the bloodline. No interference from the Canadians. You've got a back and forth battle. I would hope that there isn't, a bevy of near falls, but this is WWE. There's going to be a shit ton of goddamn near falls. Cody Rhodes, above all odds, kicking out of whatever Roman is throwing in his direction. They should have it in a situation where Cody gets his offense in, Roman gets his offense in, but down the stretch, it starts to turn into a Cena kick out at 2 Fest. To where Roman starts to go on the offensive heavily towards the end of the match, and Cody is damn near wasting away, damn near dead, but somehow pulling up and finding a way to kick out, right? Finally, the momentum shift happens. Cody hits a Cody cutter out of nowhere on like Reigns is setting himself up to go for the spear, trying to get a bit more momentum, when he runs off both of the ropes. So when he runs past Cody, Cody runs to the opposite rope, bam, hits the Cody cutter, and then he's beginning to power up at this point, right? He's beginning to power up at this point. Hits a crossroads, right? Goes for another crossroads, right? But he doesn't go for the cover after both crossroads because now the crowd knows this is the moment. This is when Roman goes down. He gets himself over emotional. He's into it. You can see the tears starting to welt up because he knows he's on the verge of a victory. And when he's getting ready for that third crossroads, when he's getting ready to go and pick up, and might I add, while all of this is happening, the ref is down. The ref is down, right? When he's getting ready for this third crossroads, in comes a tattooed man in a sleeveless hoodie. And what happens? An RKO out of nowhere. Randy Orton returns. Costs Cody Rhodes the championship out of jealousy for legacy, and Roman gets the W and retains the championship, keeping Cody away from the title at least up until SummerSlam, and that immediately gives Randy a huge in because apparently they're keeping Riddle off of television despite the fact that he was going through rehab, but of course they're keeping him until Randy comes back. But you can now bring Randy back, because if there's one person who can get involved in this match on behalf of Roman that we would not have already anticipated, it's Randy Orton. Fuck Riddle for right now. Fuck Riddle for right now. Right? Because, of course, with Riddle, they want to, bring him back, or Randy, whatever the case may be. But for all intents and purposes, Randy should come back a heel. Right? If there's a person who can cost Cody and not kill his steam, it's Randy Orton. If Roman just beats Cody clean, that can hurt Cody's steam. But if Randy interferes when Cody had the W in sights, because of the history that they have, Cody would still keep his legitimate main event level stuff, take care of Randy, move back to Roman, take the title at SummerSlam. Roman gets his 1,000 days. Cody still becomes the champion later in the year. Everybody leaves happy. Riddle probably comes back at one particular point, rekindles with Randy. I don't know how long they would keep Randy heel, but whatever the case may be, that's the way that I fucking see it. However, I don't see that one happening. That's the way that I would book it. I just don't see that one happening. One way or another, I think it's going to end up being Cody who walks away with the W, 3 crossroads, and they end the doggone match. But the way that I would like to see it happen is Roman is dominating Cody. Cody hits the momentum shift off a Cody cutter when Reigns is going for a huge momentum spear. After 3 crossroads, the ref is down at this point because at one point Cody had dodged the spear. Ref got speared. They didn't send another ref. Randy comes in, hits the man with an RKO. Also, not only the RKO, if they can incorporate a punt, that'd be great as well, because that would legitimately keep Cody down. But incorporate something to where Randy gets involved. You have a huge swerve on the crowd. Although Cody took an L, it doesn't kill the heat. And moving forward from there, we work our way towards SummerSlam, because Nick Khan had revealed in an interview that WWE is so ahead of schedule, they've got months after Mania planned. So this is one of the things that I would hope that they have planned. That is my master plan. I haven't heard anybody talk about it. This has been on my mind since I wanted to talk about, what my preview for Mania would be. But that's the way that I would like to see the main event go. But ultimately, I think it's probably not going to mess around and happen. I just got Cody, messing around and winning the title. All I know is during that match, I really want to say the last quarter of the match, and I think we'll be able to feel while watching the match when the last quarter starts. I'm going to start actually calling commentary like I was on the fucking commentary call. So that's going to be interesting. But one way or another, those are my picks for WrestleMania. So let me go down the list and tell you who I got winning. Austin Theory defeating John Cena. Rhea Ripley defeating Charlotte Flair. Sammy and Kevin Owens defeating the Usos. Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish defeating Damage Control. Seth Rollins over Logan Paul. Rey Mysterio over Dominik Mysterio. Braun Strowman and Ricochet over the Street Profits, Alpha Academy, and Viking Raiders, but that's subject to change in favor of the Street Profits tomorrow, depending on how I feel. Liv and Raquel over Ronda and Baszler, Natalya and Shotzi, Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. Giga Negro taking down Brock Lesnar. Edge over Finn Balor. Gunther, the ring general, is probably not going to mess around and retain. So I think Sheamus is probably going to win, despite the fact that I would like to see Gunther retain. But Sheamus winning the title over Drew McIntyre and Gunther. Asuka over Bianca Belair, despite the fact that I would like Bianca to go ahead and retain. And then also Cody Rhodes taking down Roman Reigns, despite the fact that I would like to see Roman Reigns retain with Randy Orton returning. So that is my prediction. Damn Rudy Patuan said, bro-in-law is still kicking. He is a menace. I'm proud. Well, What is that? Now, Mr. GH251 said, don't know if you addressed this. Will I be live for Mania, one or both nights? Oh, no, I will be live. I will be live. I'll be live for both nights. I'll be live for both nights. That's why I went live tonight, so we could preview it, and then I'll definitely be live for both nights. Next year, obviously not, because I'm gonna be there, but yeah, but I'll be live for both nights. Jay, Per5 said, unpopular opinion, Finn wins as Demon Finn and then turns on Judgment Day on Raw after Mania. Yeah, it just wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work, because there's no reason for him to turn on them. Now, granted, here's the thing, right? Because can't turn on the Judgment Day and then turn face after everything that Finn done went through, right? So somebody would have to turn on him. Somebody would have to turn on him. Judgment Day would have to turn on him. But then why would they? Because judging by what happens at Mania, if and when Rhea wins, Dom loses, Damian's not on the card, Finn loses. If there's anybody who should turn on the Judgment Day, it's probably Rhea, because she will have been the only one who won. So it wouldn't necessarily work. Now, I do believe that the Judgment Day needs something that can, reinvigorate the spark into their group, but I don't know. See, the problem with Dom is so far into this heel stuff, he can't be a face right now. Nobody would accept him as a face. He has to be a bad guy. Matt said putting the IC strap on Sheamus would be a mistake. See, the thing is, that's why I don't believe that it'll be a mistake. I think it'll still work. But Gunther is so good at what he's doing. Here's the thing. If Sheamus has an open challenge kind of situation for the IC belt, I think it works. But if he just becomes champion and they just have this man not doing anything of substance, he just walking around happy and everything, I don't think it'll work. I don't think it'll work. Why isn't Damian Priest in a battle royal? I don't know. They actually just had the battle royal. Bobby Lashley won. They just had the battle royal. I straight pretend on it. Said I wish you would be live with In the Clutch or be in Houston with them. Well, that could have been a possibility, but it ultimately didn't end up working in the cards for this particular pay-per-view. But at one point in the year, I'm definitely going to go back out to Houston so we could definitely go live and stream together. I got to actually ask Urinating Tree, how the hell, or him or 5 Point Vids, how the hell they freaking simulcast on both channels at the same time? Oh, no, I think you can go live together now. Yeah, you can go live together. I'll probably have to do that when I go out there to Houston. Oh, and fun fact, if you guys weren't already on Twitter and saw, Urinating Tree, 5 Point Vids, they're doing the same thing this year that they did last year when they played baseball against the professional minor league teams or whatever the case may be. I will be joining them in Portland this July, so that's going to be fun. That is going to be fun. Oh, well, here comes Cody Rhodes. Whoa! That shit is dope, man. That man has so much goddamn pyro. Tomorrow is going to be, or I should say Sunday's pyro is going to be ridiculous, bro. Cody's pyro is going to be ridiculous. Who do I have in the final four? UConn, FAU, Miami, and who was the other squad? No, not Creighton. It's not Creighton. Creighton lost. I played baseball. No, I have never played baseball in my life. I've never played baseball in my life. I've swung a bat, not at a pitch, but I've swung a bat. People you gotta do what you gotta do to get by. I'm not always proud of my decision. No, I was never that kind of person. But I've never played baseball, so it's gonna be fun. Virginia Tech. Well, there it is. So, I'd like to say the U. That'd be cool, but I'd like to say the U. San Diego State. There it is. Classic Man Q for 5 on said, as much as we don't want interference in the Roman and Cody match, it's going to be the Bloodline and Sammy and them. No. I believe that they will try to get involved and they'll be fighting amongst each other outside. I don't think they'll ever put hands on Cody or Roman. I just don't see that happening. I think Cody and Roman won't be touched by anybody unless it's a returning Randy Orton who comes back and then touches up Cody. So what do you want to talk about? So is the what you want to talk about as over as the let me talk to you? I can't tell you. LA Knight, I can't wait for LA Knight to have a championship, dog. I can't wait for LA Knight to have a goddamn championship, dog. LA Knight is fucking over, bruh. I can't tell you how many times I'm in the gym. I finish a goddamn set. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I walk into the sauna. It ain't nothing but me in there. I look at the sauna rocks. I say, let me talk to you. Yeah. 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 Yeah, but the LA Knight's fucking awesome, man. LA Knight's fucking awesome. Love that dude, dog. Fucking love that dude. Did I see the video of Dom and Rhea recently? I guess I did not. Fam, I need to know what suits Cody Rhodes be wearing, bro, because that brother's suit budget is crazy. I was actually talking to one of my friends. I'm going to go to Portobello, bum-ass suits. And here's what they used to have a deal. I think maybe it was just a pandemic thing where you buy one suit full price, you get two free, which is a crazy deal. That's how you know they probably don't got the best suits in there. But you got to go. It's like there's always a diamond in the rough, right? As of late, I have not had any luck. That's why I haven't, up to my damn suit, collection. But I don't even really have a suit collection right now. I only got two suits that are worth a damn, but one way or another. Got to go in there, you search until you find something of quality. And then you could kind of settle for what the remaining other ones are. But I gotta step my suit game up, bruh. This man just mentioned Tupac. Is this man rapping? Is this man rapping? This man rapping? Did Cody Rhodes just start rapping? I can't believe this. I can't. Yeah. Twitter gonna have a field day with that. Twitter gonna have a field day with that. This man started rapping. That's hilarious. Dan Rudy Pavavo said, bro-in-law with cancer still kicking 1 month past expectancy. He way past demon time. He creds you kind words and ride until the wheels fall off. Hey, man, listen, when you had mentioned that few months back, and here he is still fighting, man. That's what you love to see. You don't quit. You never quit. Tell that man I'm proud of him. Mr. GH2 said that's his wife's idea. Well, probably that's probably Brandy's idea. Told him to go out there and rap. Ash Black said people won't be happy with Roman winning. No, but that's exactly why. That's exactly why. The people will hate Roman even more. Like, after Roman has started this God mode, it wasn't until Sammy was kicked out of the it wasn't until I'm probably gonna have to watch this back after. But it wasn't until Sammy was kicked out of the bloodline that Roman really started getting nuclear heat. So with that being the case, you could do anything else to capitalize on that particular heat, because I think what ends up happening is, because what do you do with Roman after he loses? What do you do with Roman? This guy who held the title for damn near 3 years, what do you do after he loses? Where does he go? Who does he take on? You can't go back to the mid-card. You've held the title for 3 years. So with that being the case, what ends up happening is Roman's going to have to take time off. So I think what they can do is, if they want to run the play of having him retain, I think it can work. Am I saying live for the Hall of Fame? No, I'm not. I'm not. Big MGM Patu on said Cody Kodak Cody was nasty. Oh yeah, here comes Roman. K-Dub said you want him to get 1,000 days. I do as well. I do as well. Let Roman take an 8-month break. No, Roman's going to take his time off. Roman is definitely going to take his time off. Hence why I think it would have worked better if it's SummerSlam. He works until SummerSlam and then he's off for a good minute until probably like Royal Rumble or something like that. And comes back whenever he wants to. Because if he loses here and then he just takes off until Rumble, then that can work as well. But overall, I think it works. It works in the grand scheme of things if they have him retain as well. Speaking of the Hall of Fame, Stacy Keibler is in one of the inductions. Yes, indeed. I got no issues with Stacy Keibler, but damn it, whose leg has to get humped to get Victoria into the goddamn Hall of Fame? Because this is ridiculous, bro. Like, I talked about this on the WrestleCast yesterday. I have no issues with the names of people who's been getting into the Hall of Fame or whatever, but what's the criteria? What the hell is the criteria for Hall of Fame? Like, there's legitimate, like, how the fuck does the Great Muta never worked in WWE, to my knowledge, and he's well known for his work that has nothing to do with WWE. But this man gets into the Hall of Fame. Sting, obviously, because they took on the WCW catalog, so it made sense or whatever. But at that point, like, come on, man. The amount of wrestlers who aren't in the WWE Hall of Fame versus those who are in, or I should say some of the few that the people who's been getting in as of late, like, it's ridiculous. What the fuck's what's the criteria? Like, how the hell can Batista get into the Hall of Fame and say, there's no fans, so I'm not going to give no speech now? The fuck? It's the Hall of Fame. It's not legitimate until they figure out an actual criteria. And I said this after Daniel Bryan retired. JBL said first ballot Hall of Famer. That was the first time that I heard it, right? Because we would assume the Hall of Fame is, a year after you retire. And then you get in for the WWE. Shawn Michaels, 1 year after he retired, he got in. Ric Flair was still wrestling, he got in. Edge retired next year, got in, right? And when Daniel Bryan had retired in 2015, 16? No, 16. JBL said first ballot Hall of Famer. I said, first ballot. I wonder how they figure that out. But Hall of Fame is just a popularity contest. It's literally, all right, we call you, and if you answer the call, then you get in. That's it. So ultimately, I think it's utterly ridiculous. But overall, Stacy Keibler is a great, wrestling. I would say she's somewhat of a wrestling legend, Hall of Famer. I don't know about all that. That's like putting Tori Wilson in the fucking Hall of Fame. 08. So that is my thoughts on that. But good for her. Roman has made it inside of the ring. They're about to give him a belt. I had to erase my whiteboard. So there is that. Did they ever put Gail Kim in? No, they have not. They have not. Oh, damn, we got 3 minutes of Roman and Cody. Yeah, I'll probably just watch the playback to see what the fuck Cody has to say. She's more synonymous with WCW than WWE. Who? Yeah, his entrance is incredibly long. Like I said, it's an incredibly long entrance, which I understand because he's kind of taken over for, Taker with the long entrances. No, Tori's in the Hall of Fame. Tori's in the Hall of Fame. Acknowledge me. Braylon Patuan said Cena and Triple H will be in the WWE Hall of Fame. They will be, but then at that point, like, who determined? Like, it's like Vince McMahon himself is not in the Hall of Fame. Vince McMahon himself is not in the Hall of Fame. The Rock is not in the Hall of Fame. In 2008, he inducted his grandfather and father He didn't invite himself. Son came out here just to tell Cody Rhodes to acknowledge him. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Marshall said he's rock hard. Wait a minute, sir. Sir, what are you talking about? What are we talking about here? What's going on over here? What part of the game is this? Easy said yes, 100% a legend. She's definitely a wrestling legend. Her influence is all over wrestling. Well, yeah, she's 100% a wrestling, right? 100% a legend, right? But when you talk about Hall of Fame, when you talk about, greatest of all time, because when I think Hall of Fame, I think about greatest of all time at their craft, right? And there shouldn't be people when you think, boy, what was their real, impact on wrestling or whatever. I think that's foolish. AJ Lee should be in the Hall of Fame. I agree. Because she really took that Divas era and carried it on her back. And then ultimately the Bellas got everything that AJ Lee should have got. She held that Divas Championship forever just to have fucking Nikki Bella hold that shit just for a week longer so they could take that off of AJ. Like, come on, man. It's ridiculous. People talk about industry plants, WWE plants with the Bellas. I don't care what nobody says. I dislike the Bellas through and through. Don't get me wrong. In the reality portion of everything, they did a hell of a job. But in ring and all that other stuff, fam, they were never anything special. Nikki was, I think, leaps and bounds better than Brie for sure. But still, it is what it is. Yeah, but that was it. I guess that was it. That was the only face-off that we messed around and got. Don't do it, Mr. GH2. Don't you do it. But yeah, this was SmackDown. Those are my predictions for WrestleMania. It's going to be a fun one. I look forward to it. And there is that. Marshall said, do I still like Bayley? Of course. First off, Marshall, we're not just going to forget about you sitting over here talking about you as rock hard, brother. So I don't even know if I want to get into the chant. But you did mention Bayley, and if I still like this, so damn it, you got to do it. Big booty Bayley, big booty Bayley. Big booty Bayley, 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 big booty Bayley. Of course, we still like Bayley. Of course, we still like Bayley. Listen, let me tell you something. As of late, I don't know who's been on the camera. I don't know if Stu and his crew is still, running the cameras. But god damn, these last couple of weeks, Bayley been delicious. But one way or another, I'm gearing up, or I should say we are gearing up for a very, very, very exciting WrestleMania. And I know it's going to be magnificent. Classic Man Q done said, I heard Sasha needs some help stretching. Don't you get started. But one way or another, I'm sure WrestleMania will be great. We will be live both nights this weekend, night 1 and night 2. Look forward to that. I did just upload a video, did I not? I think it went up. Oh, it did go up. God damn. Oh, the Genjutsu reel is already. Oh, that's doing all right. Oh, that's good to see. That's doing all right. Got a little bit of views going. God damn, one of my other reels done got 500,000. What's going on here? My burner accounts are working. Shout out to my burner accounts. They're doing good work out there. Doing some good work out there. All right, gotta share. Who promotes videos better than just clicking on your own goddamn shit on several different tabs. I think that's why my computer moving so goddamn slow. But we're not talking about that right now. Wrestling at its finest said, do I think The Rock never wrestling again? I think he has one more match in him, and that match will be with Roman Reigns. I think he has one more match in him. So there is that. Easy said, I think Stacy is the first female on a game cover. First female fangirl to sign. Manager Stacy definitely first or second ballot Hall of Fame. But here's the problem, right? Stacy hadn't been involved in anything wrestling since what, 2007? So it's been 16 years. It's definitely been at least 15. So I wouldn't say there's any particular, ballot. But Trinity is done with WWE. Somebody said earlier she's in Ring of Honor now, or whatever the case is. I mean, hey, all luck to her, but I think her best bet would be WWE. I hope, she can get booked well elsewhere because I already know Sasha can survive on her own, right? So Mercedes can survive on her own. Trinity will have to see if she's as big as a draw because Sasha's a draw in herself. And truly, if she was, the one of the four horsewomen who could go into pop culture and literally do whatever the fuck she wants, it's her. Like she legitimately is a star through and through. Becky can somewhat translate, but I think it would be more like the comedic particular route. Bailey, it's wrestling or nothing. I think it's wrestling or nothing because this is legitimately everything for her. Charlotte, somewhat of the same, but then with Charlotte, I don't know where else Charlotte could go outside of wrestling. If she went to a different company, then it could work, right? So Charlotte, Bailey, both of those just wrestling through and through. Becky can get somewhat into acting. She could be a magnificent comedic actor, for sure. But then Sasha can legitimately do it all. So there's that. But one way or another. Lee said Sasha is fucking mid. Honestly, I don't know about all that. I think she's the best in the ring of of those four. On the mic, I think her voice is not the best. I hate the dragging of the voice. And you tell her I can't stand that. That shit pisses me the fuck off. But yeah, but there is that. Carmella. Oh, she came out for the well, I ain't watching no more. But there's that. Easy said, you think WWE done with Sasha set her up for failure? Oh, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case because I think wherever she goes, it's going to be able to work. So they'll have that. Yeah, Bailey opened a wrestling school soon. Yeah, I think that'll probably mess around and happen. China was the first woman on a game cover. I forget what game was China on. Was it SmackDown? I can't remember. But one way or another, there is that. Bray Wyatt is a fraud. I can't go that far. Did I see the Mania stage yet? No, I had not. Oh, she's at the show. She just didn't sign. Okay, that's fair. What are y'all talking about? Dress that Carmella is wearing. What are y'all talking about? Let me go to Twitter. Oh, thank God. Motherfuckers ain't sharing porn on Twitter again. Let's see. Motherfuckers talk about dresses. What's going on over here? Carmella. Good Lord. Okay. All right. My heaven. Ma'am. This is a family what? They spilling out. Wait a minute. Good. Yeah, I know it's on her Instagram. God damn. I take that back. I see why I was saying that. My bad, dog. Let me see if she got it on her IG. I think they probably did. They do the Hall of Fame live tonight? Yeah, I think they did. Bruh, what? Good Lord, ma'am. Hold on. I know she got it on the IG. Nope, she doesn't. She don't have it on the IG yet. God damn. Yeah, they don't got no clear photo up yet. I don't want to show no, distorted joints. Wait a minute. Ma'am, you are married. Just got the they spilling out. God damn. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see if I can get a clearer photo so y'all can see it. See if I can get a clearer photo. Yeah, it is what it is. We'll go with this one. This one should work. Bruh, come on, man. Come on, man. What's going on? What's going on? What is really going on right now? That's ridiculous. That's wild. Does she look good? Yes, but wow. Great look. Should be for a I've always been a proponent of stuff like that. You have yourself a date night in house. But good Lord, it's one tier, it's over. But hey, I guess that's what serving looks nowadays, man. But she looks great. I ain't gonna take that away from her. She looks magnificent. It's a great dress. Great dress. Hall of Fame? I think there's a time and a place, different kind of venue. Hall of Fame? Kind of crazy location to wear that. But we're in a different generation now. Akira, Pafavo said, how much would it take to do a Curious Case of Chris Khan on Curious Case of Chris Khan? Who's Chris Khan? Chris Khan. Chris Khan. Who's Chris Khan? I don't know who Chris Khan is. So perhaps I would have to look into that, but I don't know. I'm not accustomed to who Chris Khan may be. So there is that. But one way or another. Whoa, somebody just broke their Dante Martin broke his leg at ROH. Good Lord. Wow. Okay. Good luck. Well, there it is. Oh, El Papito said love from Barbados. How cool is that, man? Much love. Much love. Much love. But yeah. Tomorrow, WrestleMania 39 is going to be a fun one. Make sure that you are here for the stream, night 1 and night 2. It's going to be off the fucking chain. It's going to be off the chain. And I'll have to figure out a way that I can do a giveaway. So I'll keep you guys posted on that and how that all transpires. But one way or another, I appreciate you guys rocking out with me. Let's go get some goddamn sleep because today been a long-ass goddamn day. But with Carmella having everything on display, I need to make sure that everybody knows that we must stay focused.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers.
Tell him again, Dr. Umar.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers.
Once more.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused.